Does anybody know why I'm here? Does anybody know why they're here? Your action. I got big eyes. Yeah, Jack, I got big eyes. Only can see one eye at a time. The thing is two sides. It's all about two sides. Look, I've got one holder. One holder. Two sides. Two sides. Two sides. I've got the only way I can go from one side to the other side, and the only way we can get to the other side is through the bottom here. I can't run this, the top side, otherwise I end up on one end. I can no longer move this, okay? This does not pass this, and this does not pass this. They can't pass. There's a stopper. So if we had to go from one side to the other, which way would we go? We'd run a trail. We'd run the monorail. We'd come to the other side. Whoop, lost the pencil, but that's okay. Let's do something a little bit different. Make it a little bit easier. Make them a little bit bigger, right? But now that it's bigger, right, we can hold on to the top one. The bottom one doesn't seem to want to squeeze in, but now it did. So now we have a lock. Okay, do you understand? I do situational stuff. Then I put this on paper, and I try to understand how this design would actually work in numbers. Okay, if I had to be sending information, I would send information down here. I would have a hole over here, just like in a flute or an instrument. It would pass on to this area over here, then pass over to here. The top might come off, right? When we have piping and we have tops or caps, it's because there's a continuous. This is what they call the, let's say the 495, right? We're traveling on intersections and we're going through places in the States. We get off and on highways. Let's call this one of the intersections, a bypass. Let's call this the seventh gate. This is the separation of the two sides. Here is your H, right? I am the I. I am the I. But if you go over the rainbow this way and under, this will create the I, the bar on the H. But pretend this is exactly who I am. I have a design like this. Look the way the shoulder goes down over towards my head, alpha, omega, up, right? What can I do? What can I not do? My elbows are together, but this creates the H, okay? But look from one side. Oh my God. Looks like the L. She's from heaven, H and L, right? I just noticed that it was another code, and it's called hobbles, which doesn't let one leg, they put it on horses, T and H. Different initials for what they do to race horses, okay? It's codes. It's all codes. We get on the internet and we send codes. Ha 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 ha. I'm laughing out loud. LOL. What the hell is LOL? I see LOL 600 years ago. I put a guy like this going, ha 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 ha. How do you know I'm laughing? Oh, how do you know it's not a sad? Oh my God. I couldn't be any happier. But it sounds like you're going to cry. I'm so damn happy I can't. Instead of going, you see, I'm so happy. And instead of going on the height of everything, I go, oh my God. I'm like the happiest person around. How can I be happy? Nobody else is happy. I'm like all alone. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. I'm G. I'm OG and T. I'm GT. Oh my God. I'm the only one. I'm GT. I'm the greatest car ever, right? Eleanor Rigby had no one at the funeral because, you know what? They never showed up with the transmission. The exhaust. If Eleanor didn't have an exhaust, and Eleanor seems to be getting into all these movies, right? She's a Mustang. So Mustangs are like horses. Everybody wants to rob the Mustang. What were they doing with the Mustang? Just before I continue on, New Zealand, my friends. New Zealand, okay? The land of the judge, okay? The land of the judge. In New Zealand, underneath the ocean, the land of the judge, they take the needle out, and they needle, and they needle, and they needle. What are they needling? Well, they're pitchkeen and patchkeen. How do I know? The alphabet told me. New Zealand. No matter how you flip those letters, you're going from the left side to the right side to the top to the bottom, over and out. You know what I'm saying? The design of the letter. 14, okay, for the N letter, right? New. And Zealand. And new, N-E-W is 555. Zealand is Zoland. Or it's no land. Because of what the letters do in the alphabet and their position. New equals to 81 Venus. New equals to 15 on Venus, in which Venus is 81.9. So that becomes 6 and 9, 6 and 9, 6 and 9. Zealand is 26. Okay, it's 5 letters. Z-E-A-L-A-N-D. Okay, 7 letters. That's 7 times 20 is 140. And 7 times 7 is 49. That's 189. But the thing is, inside 140, inside the minute, you can only get 2 60s. So you get 60, 60 plus a 20. Okay? plus you have the 49. So you take the 20, you put it to 49, you have 3 60s, right? And now you're left over with 0, 9, so you're left of birth. 180, 66, 66, 66. 3 parts of skipping over F, G, F in the gematria letter count. Or if you want to go on the piano, you'll stretch it out. Every F is a separation of 7. F7, F7, F7. You know what's so much fun about F? No black keys in between. It's 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. Just like it's 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 6, 7, 6, 7. B, C, B, C, F, G, B, C, F, G. B, G, okay? B, G, C, F. How about F and B, okay? And C and G. F is 6, and B is 2, 2 and 6, and 3 and 7. So we get 21 and 12, 21, 12, and then we get 21, 12, then we get C, okay? Then we get C, which is 3, or how about this? 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 is 11. 7 times 6, 7 plus 6 equals 55. 55 and 11 is 44, 66. Space on the 2 sides of the 7th gate. Anyways, started with this little video of just showing how just designs work, and if you want to go to gematria, we have to put the spindle in the center, the heart of the game. Which letter do you want? Do you want F, A, B, C, D, E, F? F is over here. F, here's G. F, G. Now you want the other F? Here's another F down. Now you go all the way to A. A's over here. So where do you want? You want A here, or A here? 1, 2, 3, 4 squadrons. This entire area, okay, even though there's 8 on the board, right? You remember we talk about 8? You know, we have 4 corners and 4 on the inside. It's the 4 on the inside. It's the corner that makes up 2 sides. Okay? The trains pass through the quarters of each one. This is the Monopoly setup. There's 169 areas. Okay? There's not 40, okay? It's not, okay, because there's 2 ways to create the Monopoly board. Remember, the properties are twice the height as they are the width. And if you want to go, we can go on the secondary Monopoly board where we get, instead of 4 to the corner, we now get 9 because we have to set up that Monopoly board. 169 minus 1 area, minus 1 area. Inside the next area, take away 48 from here. Equals 121. That's the inside area. That's if we start from the block over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the corners have the 7. 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6. Over here, okay, if you want, let's go to the next one. How do we get down to here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whoop, 6 is next to 7 here now. I can't go over here. I'll be on the other side. I only can go to the train 6, and if I don't go to train, I only get 5. So it becomes 7, 5, 57, 75 on each side. Go to jail. Forget about this one. Go to jail. Here's visiting jail. So there's all these scenarios and mathematical equations that you can that you put together to figure out whatever it is inside the alphabet, whatever code that is being vibrated. And obviously, one of the greatest things we can do it is somehow some kind of instrument that will vibrate and break apart the coding that is in our system, that new vibration. And thing is, it might take centuries to get that vibration in, and it only lasts for a certain period of time. Just like everything in your computer, they only learn, and it only lasts a period of time. And all these instruments of vibration that make the spirit flow within us are not a lifetime. There's periods where they have to supplement and change things in order to grow into the new fleshy robotics of vibrations. Don't tell me. Tell the magic of understanding the science, the possibilities, and the realities of the relativity of what they know. Because if they knew everything else before, they'd take over the whole world. But they don't. They can't do anything without force, okay? Because they know the masses are not with them, unless they win them over. My last thing I wanted to mention, which was really funny, is this, the word in French is but. It also says I have, in French, S-A-I, 1 and 9, artificial intelligence. A and I brings up the S, but the altered current in M says this, okay? And this is one of the reasons we cannot digest corn. If you can find out why we do not digest certain of our foods, we can actually turn certain things around. Very important, because the word says ass. It says the butt of a cigarette. Maïs is the corn niblets, okay? Maïs is the corn niblets. And there was something I didn't finish before, was the total word count, right? Total word count for New Zealand. And I'm going to finish with this and just tell you the total word count. So new equals 14, 5, 23, 26, 5, 1, L is 12, A is 1, N is 14, and D is 4. The reverse of that is 13 and 22 and 25 and 24 and 1, 22 and 26 and 15 and 26 and 13 and 23. That's New Zealand's count. 14, 1 and 4 equals 5, 2 and 3. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4, 2 times 3, 2 plus 3, 5, 5, 5, over 4, 5, 6. Federation definition. The reversal of this, 23, 37, 42, 9 lives of the cat, right? This 42, right? In 3 letters should equal 81. That means this has to equal to 39, right? But I made a mistake over here. It's not these 2 letters. The only answer is 4. These are this is 1 letter, 2, 3. I answered it as 2 letters. If it was 2 letters, it would come up to 25 and 24 equaling to 49. 7 times 7, the 7th gate is out of letter 23. How do we create 23? 7 times 2, 14. 7 plus 2, 9. Total is 23. If we minus it, it's 0, 5. Now we use this number 4. 13 and 22 is 35 and 4 is 39. The sky of the cat inside new. We bring this over here, 26 and 1. 26, 31, 32, 42, 43, 44, 45, 55, 59, 63. Creation of the moons inside of Jupiter. Jupiter moon, 63. Creation of man. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 27 equals 189. Okay, the total count here is 63. It should be 189. So 63, this one is 42 and 39. This is 63, 189. The bottom count is 126. The bottom count in New Zealand is 126. Okay, 1-6 is the half-life. 1-2 is the high life. 2-6, okay, is the T in the road, right? You know what happens when you get a T in the road? See, here's a pyramid. Well, what happens is you get this T in the road right over here. That's the separation between both sides. Instead of starting at G, if you want to look at it at G, you start at 66, Highway 66. And here's the medium in between. Here's your high road, here's your low road. You want to go 40, 80 on the highways, start filling in the alphabet, understand the colors in roulette. Now I showed in one of the last videos how we get separation and the corners. How we end up with 5775 as we go around and around and around this, where the empty space is. There's an empty space over here. That means the opposite has to be empty. They create 33 and 33. We have to show you how the center closes, right? Over here. What number will you use in the center? Obviously, there's one by the time you get up to here, right, and down to here, you have to understand that we're overlapping on this center line. Okay, so the center space. Penny Lane, you're in my, Superman, lamb, wool. Okay, I think we've got this all down. Right, we've got that. Right, we've got that. We've got that. Raphael, thank you for watching this video.